Hey everybody, what you're looking at is my motherboard that is posting with an FF post code. However, it does not cycle all the way through the code. When you power it up or boot it up, it goes directly to an FF code, which it should not. And this particular motherboard is an ECS Elite Group A785GM-M Black Series version 1 motherboard. And I've read a little on the net that kind of suggests if you're getting such a post code and it's going directly to the post FF, maybe try pulling the CMOS battery out, let it set for 5 or 10 minutes, put it back in, check the CPU to make certain it's seated well. I've also read something that says check the BIOS, make certain it's seated well, and a few other things. In my particular case, it turns out that the CMOS battery is basically dead, and what you're looking at now is the post code. What I'm going to do very quickly is just first I'm going to kind of pan this back a little bit and going to scroll up so that you can kind of see the screen, the PC monitor, and see that it is thoroughly blank. Nothing there but a blank screen. And maybe this will help someone else who has a ECS motherboard and wrestling with the same issue. I'm going to scroll over, and what you're looking at now is the actual box that the motherboard came in. If I can get the lighting so that it gets I can get some of this glare out of the screen, but there you go. Let's see. Okay, and I'll zoom in there. You can see the series and maybe a shot of the motherboard on the box. And I purchased this motherboard new about a year ago to build a PC. Had a lot of pieces and parts laying around, and just decided it was time for me to build another PC. Loaded Win 7 and also got XP on here. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and scroll back down, and I'm going to power this box down, and so you can see the motherboard. As it powers up, it goes right to that FF code. So here we go, and where you see the FF, you can see the CMOS battery right beside it. And gonna go ahead and power this down. Okay, gonna pull the power cable. Okay, plug the power cable back in. Turn the power back on. Hit the start button, and it should go directly to FF. There we go. Doesn't cycle through the codes. And the screen is still blank. Okay, having said that, basically again, what I found in my particular case is that the CMOS battery is dead. So I'm going to power it back down, disconnect the power cable, and I've got a fresh set of CMOS batteries. My particular batteries are CR2032, and gonna pop one of those in, and we should see it actually post correctly. Okay, if I can get this battery out right quick. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Sometimes it takes me both hands to be able to do this. Okay, there we go. There's the old battery. And I'm gonna lay it over here. Got a brand new CMOS battery. Gonna go ahead and Pop it in. Okay. I'm just going to hit this button to clear the CMOS. Plug the power cable back in. Okay, let's see if we get a different result this time. Might need to turn the power switch back on. Ah, there we go. See it cycling through now the way that it's supposed to. And the screen is starting to come alive. I'll go back and set the date and time later. Okay, here we go. Starting Windows. And while that's going on, I'm going to pan left so you can kind of see the box that the motherboard came in. Say there. See the model. Gotta zoom in on that. And I'll scroll up a little, zoom in a little bit on the image on the board there. There we go. I don't know if you can see that too well. Okay. Gonna pan back over to the monitor. Windows 7 is about coming up. Oh, it's actually up. And I'm going to scroll back down. Keep saying scroll. Gonna pan or tilt back down to the motherboard. And there's a postcode that we should see, I guess, when it's running correctly. Okay. And this particular box I built has about 8 gig with DDR3 RAM in it. Has a AM3 processor, AM3 Phenom 2 processor. And some of the specs, the highest USB speed on it is USB 2, but it has an HDMI port on it, and one or two nice little trinkets. So okay, that's about it for me today, and I hope this helps somebody that may have a motherboard that's posting going directly to FF. Turns out for my particular board it happens to be a dead CMOS battery, so replacing the battery kind of took care of my issue, and there may be some other things that will cause it as well. Alrighty then, guys, I hope that helps somebody. I'm going to sign out from here. Hope you enjoyed the video.